Did you ever jump from a plane, race motorcycles, careen down a winding stretch of gravelly road at 130 clicks an hour with your head only inches from the ground? Well, our next one to watch has done it all. And along with putting the extreme sport of street luge on the map, she's putting the guys to shame.
Pamela Zoolalian. My last name's Armenian. Man, I get the greatest versions of my last name. Zoolalian, cool alien. I personally love my name. Street luging is pretty much a modified version of a skateboard, and I hate to say that because they're so different. I'd say the closest comparison would be like the winter sport of ice luge, only rather than us being on ice on a pre-designated track, we're on mountain roads. We use modified skateboard trucks, we use modified wheels. I have the Guinness Book of World Record, the speed record for women. I am currently ranked top 5 with the pro guys. There is a women's racing circuit, but unfortunately I'm just so competitive and I've reached such a certain skill level from always racing with the guys and training with the guys that now I only race with the guys. My fastest speed that I've been clocked at has been about 80 miles an hour. We try to keep, that's unrealistic for racing setting because you're dealing with 5 other people when you're racing, and at those speeds it's ridiculous. It's really, really dangerous. We try to keep racing anywhere between 55 and 65 miles an hour. You're going top speeds on your back and your perspective is just beyond your toes, and everything in your peripherals is going super fast, but everything in front of you is really slow and focused. I'm pretty light. I'm the lightest rider out there. I race with the pro guys, and my weight has both helped and hindered me when I'm racing. Out of the gate, I mean, you figure the heaviest thing is going to roll the fastest right off the bat. So out of the gate, I'm never first. I'm always last. So I need to make up speed. I've learned to become a very, very technical rider because I've had to learn how to utilize draft techniques, how to place myself so I can pull off of other people and really be a smart rider and look for those windows of opportunity and just go for it. I mean, I'm in a situation where I can't hesitate because if I hesitate, I'll lose a race. So I've had to be very, very aggressive because of it so I can actually win races. I literally drive 3 hours to go and train when I go and train. I leave the house at like 6 in the morning. We get out there with our brooms, we sweep the road. We've actually graveled certain parts of the road that, just to make it a little bit safer. So if you actually do get in a little bit of an incident and, are forced off the road, you're at least going to slow down. We've, managed to make the road as safe as possible. We close the road. We've got walkie-talkies. We always have someone at the key points on the road. We all take turns. So we've made it to where it's very, very safe for us outside of in racing conditions where we've got full permits to go out there and use a road. But I grew up in the hills, so I know for me I think a lot of my love for like downhill things is just because for me to get any place I had to take my bike, ride it downhill, and of course it was always fast. As a kid, I was fearless. I mean, I think even as an adult, I'm fearless, but within certain limitations. Like, I know realistically where my limitations lie, and as a kid, like, you just have no idea where your limitations lie. So I would definitely do anything and everything as a kid.
This is my playroom.
Outside of street luging, which of course is my #1 passion, I'm skateboard. I skate, vert and pools. I do have my AFF license for skydiving, so I skydive. Got a motorcycle in the garage, got to ride bikes. I was a competitive downhill mountain biker for a while. I surf. I'm like, oh, there's a surfboard in the garage. I'm like, what else do I do? I don't know. I just kind of play. I just think life is all about having fun, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just doing what I want to do and having fun doing it. When someone tells me I can't do something, I'm ready to prove them wrong because it's like, don't ever tell me there's something I can't do because I will do it. I'm definitely not a sit on the sidelines kind of person. I really believe, life is so short. I really believe that, I don't ever want to look back and go, God, I wish I had. I wish I could, It's just like, no, I'm just going to, anytime I get an idea in my head, I'm going to try it. Because I'll never know unless I try it. I don't ever want to look back and wonder. So that's kind of just how I am. I just get these ideas in my head and I just go for it. And some things I are much more successful at than others, but at least I've always given it a shot.
The best part about all my helmets is the spanked by a chick.